Yo, what's going on? Happy Sunday to you guys. Today is Sunday. I forgot what date it is. I'm putting the date on here so you guys know when this was recorded. So we are less than 2 weeks out from the first show of the year. And so I felt like this is my second day of refeed, and I feel like I've done quite a bit of like training videos for you guys. And I haven't really covered arching my legs that much. So I figure I'll bring you guys along on, today's training program and see if you guys might like what I do for legs. So obviously before, if you're familiar with the video, my pre-workout of choice is the Extend Ripped, and we are going with the Fruity Rainbow Blast, like the other, in case you haven't noticed. That's my favorite. And we are gonna dry scoop it today. Cheers. We're only doing the one scoop today, just because I've had a decent amount of caffeine and coffee today, so I don't want to get too jittery, especially on leg days. But yeah, so I'm taking you guys through the workout today, and I'll be obviously following up with you guys later. We got a pose session that's going to be coming up after this training session, just to give you guys an idea what we're looking at 2 weeks out. Probably going over some sort of the peak week strategies I'm going to be taking and answering a little bit of question on refeed, because I've gotten like a lot of questions on refeed on Instagram. Going over that with you guys today. Hopefully you guys stay tuned and enjoy. And before the workout goes on, comment, like, subscribe if you're loving the video. Appreciate all you guys. Appreciate the positive comments. Appreciate the positive flow of stream that's been coming over my way. And I just want to let you guys know it's not going unappreciated. Yeah, so let's get after it.
I just like the sound of it. I just like the sound of it. just like the sound of it.
What's going on? So we just got back from the gym. Went to Walmart today. Seemed to be like the normal thing to do. Like after you finish from the gym, you go straight to Walmart because you spend like 50% of your time during the week at Walmart or any grocery store when you're in contest prep. Funny story. So Walmart has a pickup process where you can pick up whatever you're shopping online, and once you figure that out, you show up and you pick it up whatever time you selected. And I know about this process. I'm sure a lot of you guys know about this process too for a while, and today is the first time that I tried it. I've been to Walmart for a while, and today is the first time I tried that. Wow, mind blown. So if you have Walmart around you, by all means, give that a shot. So since I got groceries today, so what I thought I share with you guys is just give like a little quick review or view of what it's in a bodybuilder's refrigerator. Then I'm gonna come back and talk about some of the process with you, like my contest prep, the plan for the next 2 weeks or so. Let's see what's in our fridge. All right, boom, here we go. Just gonna open the whole thing up. Let's start from this section right here. Yeah, that is a lot of flip. So one of my favorites right here is the cinnamon bun. Macros on here are super friendly, if you can focus. The macros on here, 5 grams of fats, 24 grams of carbs, and where's the protein? The protein is 11 grams of protein. So this is like a quick snack if you're looking for something to snack on during the day. That's not super calorie dense. Grapes, technically, my wife eats a lot of the grapes instead of more than I do, just because again, contest prep. But if I do have a lot of carbs, like today's a refeed day, I'm gonna dabble in some. Low-fat cottage cheese, that's my wife's. I dabble in that sometimes. Another great snack, Greek yogurt, vanilla berries. Sometimes I add like a scoop of protein into this, just because, I mean, for a lot of clients of mine and people that are struggling to hit like protein, this is a good snack during the day. It already has a decent amount of protein, 13 grams of protein, 18 grams of carbs, 0 fat. If you had another scoop, 24 grams of protein, that will give you about 37 grams of protein, and that will definitely put you ahead. OJ, not mine, my wife's, just because health is wealth. Some veggies, yes, a lot of eggs. Another diet hack for you. Right here is 0 calorie, sugar free. The deeper you go into contest prep, the more you're gonna be wanting one of this. It's a good filler. And that's my wife's hands right there. Like I said, the oranges is hers. So yes, definitely give that a shot. To sell this at Walmart. Chicken, just because protein. A lot of turkey. So if you guys are familiar with like some of the sandwiches I made with the cinnamon raisin, I put turkey and some egg whites in there. Almond milk, chocolate almond. I dabble in that a lot. That's my wife's. Of course, chicken, pre-made. Diet Coke, because we love ourselves some aspartame, sucralose. Michelob Ultra, for one of those times where, you know, you want to grab a few drinks here and there, which, I mean, I haven't had it in a while, but that's there for that. And this drawer has a lot of veggies. Volume eating is the key. More turkey back there. Also, Laughing Cow cheese. Definitely get you some of those. Those are really good. The macros on here are super friendly. The macros on here, let's see. Anyways, I'll tell you. The macros on here are 4 grams of fats, 1 gram of carb, and 2 grams of protein. You can find some that are usually lower. In fact, this is the original one, and I think there is one in here. Might be So this one, the garlic, pretty awesome too. Yes, this is more like it. Focus. There we go. 1.5 grams of fat, 1 gram of carb, and 3 grams of protein. Like I said, there are a lot of good ones that you can choose depending on what your macros are. And the lower drawer here, because alcohol. Again, I haven't had. I mean, I'm probably guarantee some of this stuff is probably already expired because this was sitting there as like a housewarming party. It tells you how much alcohol that I indulge in. And to the side, I've been saving this for a while. I'm like I said, it's a holiday. I think Albertans really love this. Wine on the side. I mean, the wife is prego. Obviously, none of us are having any alcohol in this house. Can't have too much egg whites. Egg whites back here. Again, we have C4 chilling. Kerbach, if you're a big IPA 100% malt guy, really like that. Some more C4 back here. And to this side, condiments. Get your hands on one of these right here. Again, Parmesan cheese, super friendly, 1 gram. Let's see if autofocus say here. 1 gram of fat, 1 gram of carb, 1 gram of protein. Sprinkle that, and I think the serving on there is 5 grams per serving. Of course, hot sauce back there. Pesto picante sauce. P.F. Chang teriyaki. Again, at the beginning of the prep, when I had a lot of macros left, a lot of carbs, and it's very hard for me, I was obviously putting sauce on my chicken, rice, just to find some ways like to add more carbs. Obviously, the more prep you, the lower your carbs are. I mean, carbs. Shout out Nick Dompier, carbs. The more you're going to prep, the more you're going to be looking for, less carb dense food. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the fridge. I'm not even editing this. I'm just gonna open it. Let's keep it rolling. Awesome dressing over here because we all try to be skinny girls, right? It's like, I'm joking. Anyways, macros on here, super friendly. Also, 3 grams of carbs per serving. Of course, the homie, the uncle, He's right here. Macros on here, super friendly. 2 grams of carbs, for 30 grams per serving. A lot of peppers, just because volume eating is key, and they do get you very filling. Some sauce, garlic over there, butter that we haven't really used, of course baking soda because you're gonna keep the fridge refreshed. Sugar-free syrup for leafy days that we are having a lot of pancakes, maybe not a lot, but enough. Ketchup over here, and some more sugar-free back there. But yeah. Oh, freezer. Alrighty. So, sweet potato. This is very good. Macros on here are pretty friendly. 5 grams of fats, 24 grams of carbs, and 1 gram of protein. These are really good. In the last video, maybe not last video, I put this on Instagram. These are like the South Hatch Kid popsicles. It's alright. So not too bad. The pizza for the wifey, just because it's quick. Yasso, if you're not on this, definitely get your hands on it. Some veggie fries, protein blend, wedding cake that we're saving for wedding anniversary. Then we're gonna indulge. On top over here, one of my go-to veggies. Mix this with chicken. This right here, if you're low in carbs and looking for volume food, you definitely want to check this out. Stir-fried rice cauliflower. The serving on here, 2.5 grams of fat, 8 grams of carbs, 3 grams of protein, and it's 3 servings. But you want to make sure you weigh in this before you eat them. And of course, indulge, Arctic Zero. And I know there's a lot of other brands out there. You have Enlighten, etc. So yeah, that is what we have in our refrigerator. Hopefully, I have a lot of clients that ask a lot of questions like, hey, what do you recommend like eating? I usually refer them to like, hey, watch a certain video that I do. So this video is for me, and it's for my clients. So people I can refer this kind of videos to like, hey, check this out. These are some of the examples of the type of food that I typically eat. And I get a lot of questions also. I know a lot of people, I find it very hard to hit their protein intake. You want to get yourself set up. By the first time you wake up in the morning, you want to make sure let's say for instance you have 200 grams of protein left. If you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do is down like 2 scoops of protein, 50 grams of protein down the hatch right there. Of course, protein is very satiating, so that will keep you full for quite some time before you get your next meal in, 2-3 hours before you get your next meal in. So sorry about that. So my camera just got hot for a second. Anyways, but yeah, that's what I typically have on a daily basis. That's what's in my refrigerator. And like I was saying before I got cut off, if you're struggling to hit your protein goals, do not save your protein for the rest of the day because it's gonna keep you full. The first thing you do in the morning, trying to find a way to incorporate a lot of protein when you wake up in the morning, aka a quick shake, would definitely keep you out there. A shake is about 24 grams of protein. Most proteins are about 24 grams of protein for a shake, or a scoop, I mean. If you do 2 scoops, that's 48 or 50 grams. So that puts you way ahead of your intake. But what you would notice though, the lower your calories get, the more you want solid food. You don't want your food to come from any liquid sources because you just want something volley that's going to keep you full. So just a little quick reminder. So we are less than 2 weeks out from the show coming up into the NPC show. And a lot of people keep asking me on Instagram, what show you doing? I'm like, I just referred them to a video that I did before explaining all the shows that I have on the calendar for the rest of the year. So check that video out. I'm gonna link it in the description box. So if you are curious to see what kind of show I'm doing, give that video a try and I'll look. Converse with a lot of my smart friends just to see what the strategies are. In case you don't know, a lot of my strategies that I use for contest prep, it's typically rapid backloading. So in this case, I'm not doing rapid backload. Okay, let me explain what rapid backloading is. Rapid backloading is when you pretty much deplete for 3-4 days and you load a lot of carbs before, let's say, the day before the show. So a lot of people are very scared of that. To give you an example of the amount of carbs that I typically take, about 1,400 grams of carbs, up to 1,700 grams of carbs sometimes. So a lot of people are very hesitant to do that because they worry about spilling over. If you are super in shape, very conditioned, it will be very hard for you to spill over. As a matter of fact, you do want to spill a little bit the night before the show. Hopefully you get a good night's sleep. You wake up, you feel a little tighter, a lot fuller, and just kind of coast it into the show. But this process is coming up. We're not going to be doing any of that just because, again, we are in shape, or we're not in shape that I would normally would be for any other show. I'm coming into the show by like 85%-ish. So I'm going to be doing front loading, meaning I'm going to be just riding my normal carbs that I'm normally having. I took a little bit of a break this past week. And the break was just like, my carbs were hovering over 180 to 200 grams of carbs, fats is 50, and protein has been consistent throughout the whole prep at 280 grams. So I am going to be dropping the carbs a little bit back to about 160, stay the same for the rest of the week, and we're going to be changing that based on what we're looking like on each day. After on Saturday, Sunday, I might dip a little lower. I'll be going to the Orlando Fit Expo this coming week. I'll be in Orlando Thursday, and I'll be working with, getting a lot of content work. I'll be have a video coming up with my buddy Kofi. The video that we did in Ohio is the one that did the editing for that, so I've been linking up with him. That should be a good time. Looking forward to seeing a lot of people out there and connecting with as many people as possible. I'll be seeing Bearcat, I'll be seeing Matt Ogus, I'll be seeing Ice Shack, a lot of guys, so I'm looking forward to that. Anyways, I converse with a lot of guys and just get their 2 cents, and they all agree like, yes, you don't want to aggressively do anything, you just want to coast into the show. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Saturday, Sunday, Saturday and Sunday I'm gonna load a ton of carbs. Again, the goal is to spill over like about a lot. So we just taper down into the show. By Wednesday, I want to be like back to lower and start climbing. Based on our look on Wednesday, we'll be working our way back into the show a little bit, just to level out. So that's the game plan. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram because I'll be keeping you guys along the whole journey. This week, as far as anything going, there's nothing special going. We're still training hard, we're still training heavy without decreasing any volume or anything like that. We're just letting it ride. And obviously I'll be vlogging the whole show for you guys also. And I think the next video I'm going to be making is going to be ways to incorporate more protein in your diet, or like a quick diet hack for your prep. Anyways, hope you guys like this video. Comment, like, share, subscribe. I appreciate the positive comments that you guys have been sharing. I'll put them on the previous videos. The more people I can get involved in this video, the better off. I'm more motivated to make these videos. If there's anything you like about this video, comment below. If something you'd like to see, let me know. Until next time, I'll see you guys. Peace.